Great start for your group. The Thunder bringing a little bit more ball pressure in that second half and, finding some big momentum swings in the third quarter. How do you evaluate kind of how this one went tonight?
Well, happy with the win, of course. Some good stretches, some, less than ideal ones. Good one to build on. I thought when we same thing I say all the time. We stayed in our flow. We get like a lot of really, really good shots. We kind of slowed down unnecessarily so there in the third. But even so, we missed a lot of wide open shots too at that point in time. We just got kind of out-competed on the glass. That's not a good thing. We got to work on that. We got to find ways to be more physical. Like every way that the game allows you to be more physical, we got to find those ways to do that. And we haven't been a very physical team yet. So.
Offensively, pretty strong too. 7 different guys with double digits tonight. Yeah. More in particular, Rudy, what do you have to say about his game number 1 here?
Yeah, his impact was strong everywhere. Of course, at the rim, and his size down below really, kind of bothered him, and it was really, really good. But other guys like Jaden McDaniels, I thought were outstanding tonight too. Jalen off the bench gave us a spark just at the right time, and D'Lo's shift when he got back in there. He was good in the first half, and then when he got back in there in the fourth, I thought he was really, really good too. So.
Talked about getting outworked on the glass and the physicality. The 2 guys who brought that to your starting lineup last year are gone. Who needs to do more to fill in that lane who did not do that tonight?
Jaden, Karl, Rudy, Anthony, D'Angelo, Kyle, Jordan, Jalen, Torian.
But you think they all have that capability of doing that?
Sure. Yeah. They got to do it. If we want to go anywhere, we got to do it. So it's about making yourselves uncomfortable and putting your body on the line. And there's going to be a lot of, when Rudy goes to challenge shots, there's going to be a scrum a lot of times for the rebound. And, we got to go get those. So.
Seemed like you had more success with the pick and roll. You talked after the final preseason game about finding places where you wanted to do that. How did you feel about that tonight?
Yeah, pick and roll I thought looked really good between Rudy and D'Lo in particular. D'Lo was able to get to the rim. Rudy was a good screen setter, rolling with gravity. So I thought it was good. Anthony not so much. We got to find other ways to get him kind of going. But he had 17 looks tonight. I thought a lot of them were good. I thought he could have got to the rim more, particularly when they didn't have a rim protector. He did get there deep and made a lot of good kickouts. I thought some of them could have been finishes for himself too.
So Karl struggled from the floor tonight, 7 assists though. How did he, in your eyes, strike that balance between looking for his shot and being a playmaker out there?
I thought he got, for the most part, good looks. Again, he missed some ones that he'll normally make here. Maybe he's still kind of finding his shooting legs. His passing was outstanding for most of the game. Whether they were doubling him in the post or he was finding people off the drive. He didn't have any assists, I don't believe, in the second half, but we missed a lot of good looks too. That wide open looks at one point, and he hit Kyle cutting. I think Kyle had a block, so those types of things. He kept making the right play for the most part.
Given that this team is largely just playing together over the last week or so with everybody back, what did you see maybe from Friday or late last week to today that has improved?
Yeah, I thought, offensively, we took a couple steps forward. Sometimes shooting is like about being able to understand where your shots are coming from and the rhythm that the offense gives you those shots. So, maybe that was new today. Finishing was not so good. I thought we got to the rim a lot. We just missed a lot of bunnies. I think, normally we only had 25 assists. Normally we're up in there 30, but maybe if we shoot a little better, we get that. So, defensively, I thought we adjusted well to some of the things that we needed him to do in the middle of the game, things that we've just kind of been working on recently. So But yeah, we got to be better in our ball containment, particularly early.
Chris, what happened with Rudy's knee? Any concerns?
Yeah,
there?
I think it's just a knee-to-knee bang. Those are particularly painful. So
You said a few times now that you missed a lot of open looks.
yeah.
Was your shot selection up to what you were thinking, or do you think the shots, even though they were good looks, were they the shots you wanted?
Yeah, I thought shot selection was pretty good. I'd probably give it a B- to B. I'll look at it on the tape and see, a little bit more. But, down the stretch, I don't think we got the best looks. But, that's something we got to continue to work on. So.
And then your three wing guys, Kyle, Torian, and Jaden, all bring different parts to things. Is it going to be interesting decisions as you work, Karl and Rudy together in terms of how you're going to fit them in, especially if they're all, like in the first half, they all seem to be going well?
Yeah, I think, I liked everything that they all brought to us, particularly, I thought Kyle was super steady. His defense was outstanding, made a lot of 50-50 plays. Torian, of course, had the big first half. Second half, I thought we needed some defense out there at times, so I went back to for more of an extended run with Kyle. And Jaden was one of those nights where we struggled when we didn't have him on the floor. So yeah, I think we have opportunity to play those guys anywhere between the 2 and 3 or the 4, so it gives us optionality.